Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Kingdoms and Castles. So last episode we spent a majority of the time, I think, just building up this wall here, which was necessary because the Vikings do tend to attack here quite a bit. And I'm thinking our next move is, or our next wall is probably going to go up here, because they tend to come here a lot as well, and I want to make sure that this area is protected. Now, I would like to note that I'm not wearing my headphones right now because sometimes I don't like having them on, and this is one of those occasions. So I apologize if I don't notice. Oh, fuck, Vikings are invading. Cool! Glad this is happening right now. Awesome. But, I apologize if I don't notice stuff like Vikings invading and whatnot and junk. Get over there. You guys probably won't do much of anything, but just having you guys over there is better than nothing at this point. Come on, truck through the water, baby. Come on, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. You can't do jack diddly shit. I'll murder your ass before you can even come close. Hey, yeah, look at him. He's dead. We killed an ogre. See, this is what this wall is for, man. Protection. So these fucking ogres can die. Get over there. Yeah, meanwhile, these other Vikings are just setting our entire kingdom on fire, but who cares about that, right? No big deal. No big deal. Oh, you knocked down one of my castles, you son of a bitch. Or castle blocks, I guess, for lack of better term. Good thing they came from this direction and allowed us to kind of, hit them a bit harder than normal, which is one of the great effects of having a wall here. This is kind of like a prime area for, them to be attacking. So I'm glad that we have it here. And it looks like they're leaving, which is also good. We'll be able to go ahead and get started in terms of the rebuilding process. And I'm going to pause while I do this because I like pausing while I figure out everything I need to take care of. And they didn't destroy a whole lot, which is really nice. If these guys had not killed off the ogres, then they would have destroyed a lot more, but they didn't, which is really cool. And I gotta rotate this like that. And then they destroyed a farm, or multiple farms. So we'll put these there, and I'm assuming that they destroyed something over here, maybe. Or not. Or this place came out unscathed, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like that was all the damage that we took, which was really nice because, again, I having this wall here was really helpful. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to work on this next wall over here. And these future episodes are gonna consist of a lot of wall building because we kind of have to. We need to be more proactive about that and ensuring that we're protecting our great kingdom here in the best way possible. Now, of course, I may expand upon this wall at some point or another, but for now, this is how it's going to be, and for now, this is how this wall is going to be. It's kind of in the middle between these two different areas, so that it can cover the same sort of ground, which is really nice. Now, assuming that, everything goes normally, we shouldn't expect another Viking attack for probably a decade or two, which is nice. We will see a couple dragon attacks, but as I explained in the last episode, those are not even worth discussing at this point because they really do not hold any sort of effect on us. And I'm going to get the archer tower back in here that the ogre so rudely took out. And you may be wondering why I keep checking this advisor panel or whatever when most of the time they're telling me meaningless stuff. It's really for the military advisor. I want to keep checking up on her specifically so that I know when Vikings may be coming so that I can, possibly prepare for it, or at least be aware that it'll be coming in the near future. By the way, my voice is still not 100%. If you watched the last episode, my voice was kind of shitty. But my voice is better. It's just still definitely not 100% yet. But I'm working on getting it there. Don't really know what's been affecting it all that much, but hopefully it goes away soon enough and I can have my voice back in its full and most effective form. Alright, so they're done. We're going to do it like this. Want to make sure everything is level. And then we can build on top as well. I did want to build them up to be a little higher so that they have a longer range. Better put out that fire, man. Do not let that fire destroy that ballista. I swear to God. Okay, thank you. About to flip my shit over that. Because normally I'm a pretty fair king, I would say, but, shit like that, it'll make me flip my lid. May have to execute a few people for that, right in town square. In the middle of a festival. Yeah, dragon, whatever. Oh, God. Keep meaning to click on the advisors and see what they're saying, but haven't been able to do that. Yeah, the dragon was driven out of here. Very nice. That's going to take them a while to take care of, getting those castle blocks done. So we can kind of focus a little bit on this area over here in the meantime. I mentioned this in the last episode, but we don't really need people as much anymore. We don't need to bring in new people because, frankly, we have a lot of people as is, and they're really depleting our food supply, so we gotta ensure that we're, handling our population in a manner that works best for us. You can't build any higher than that? Well, sure you can. Is this what it's building right now the same height as this? I don't know. I don't remember clicking 3 times. I thought I only clicked twice. Of course, I don't know, though. Alright. So these are almost done. Over here, I'm going to wait till they're all finished. Okay, I mean, yeah, this looks shorter than what it's supposed to be. So why can I not build on top of that? Oh, no, it looks level now. It didn't look that way initially. Alright, there we go. So that's done. We'll put, what was it, an archer tower? I think so. Alright, this is nearly finished. Want to wait till they're all done, though. As I mentioned before. What happened? Oh, another plague. That'll be taken care of for the most part. A few peasants will die, but not something to really concern myself with. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to put various weaponry and artillery. Good to know. Oh, 32 peasants died of the plague. That is much more than I anticipated. We may need to put in a third hospital. Go ahead and do it like this. There we go. And the archer towers like that. Cool. Now there was a farm that got destroyed. Hey, let me click on the farm. Oh, there were 2 different farms. Oh, and a charcoal maker as well. No, it was just one farm and a charcoal maker, for clarification. I know I phrased that poorly. So there's that. That'll be taken care of in due time. These guys are almost done, which is really nice. I may even be able to expand upon this particular wall. But, you know what? It'll serve its purpose here. I may want to start building walls in other areas. Like, you know, over here somewhere. I don't really know where, though. I mean, maybe down here. Because they have hit here a couple times. They've also come up here a few times. I don't really know. I guess it doesn't matter as much, but... I mean, we could you know, find a middle ground, like right here or something like that. Yeah, like right here maybe would possibly work. We could get started on that. Yeah, so we'll go like this, we'll go like that. We're gonna need much more wood. Yeah, so that's going to take them a while. And it's going to take us a while to stockpile enough wood for that. Which again, like, raises the idea of possibly, you know, coming over here and just putting in a bunch of foresters and whatnot to take advantage of all these trees over here. But I don't know. It's very risky at the moment because we can't necessarily protect that area. Not that there would be a whole lot worth protecting, because we can always rebuild foresters and everything, and, you know, not a huge loss, but still, I mean, I'd prefer to offer protection more than anything. So we'll see. We'll see. Go ahead and take care of this. We're going to get one last one in there. And we'll have 7. One peasant died of starvation? The fuck? Can't have people dying of starvation. At any rate. Gotta make sure we're on top of our food game here. Put in a couple farms. Just so we have more of them. There we go. It's a pretty large amount. And you know what? I don't even know if the problem is necessarily that we don't have enough farms or orchards. You know, it might be a case of them not being able to get their harvests to a granary in time, which is not really something I can control because, I mean, like, the hell do you want me to do about it? I can't put granaries everywhere. And they're the granaries, you know, there are a lot of them regardless. If you can't get your harvest to those places in time, then you've got an issue of your own, frankly. But we'll never know, really. The game doesn't really give you that sort of indication, which kind of sucks, but I mean, the game doesn't have a whole lot of depth to it as is, so can't really expect that out of it. Alright, we'll let those two build for now, because I want to come over here, check this out, okay. Also want to allow our kingdom to stockpile on resources a little bit before we continue. Another peasant died of starvation. It's becoming more and more of a problem. I'm beginning to notice. I don't really understand how, though. I mean, how can you not get your harvest to a granary in time? That doesn't make any sense to me. You should be able to get your harvest to a granary. Like, that shouldn't even be an issue. That bothers me. I'm going to put in a couple hovels here. Just to fill the gaps. And I know I was talking about, oh, we don't need more people, but it's just to fill the gaps and to kind of, you know, satisfy my own pet peeves and whatnot. So go ahead and build on top there. We go. That's about even, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we're working on that. That'll take them a while. We haven't, you know, heard anything about Viking raiders coming in quite some time. I don't know how many years it's been since the last invasion, but it's been a while. Not that I, you know, want them to come or anything, but it is giving us quite a lot of time to build up our defenses. And eventually, you know, the end goal here, if we're really talking about something that is far out of the picture, at least right now, is having these walls loaded with weaponry surrounding every tile of the map. You know, that's the ideal goal, I think, at the moment. And that is going to take a very long time to achieve, and I don't even know if we'll accomplish that this series, but at least reaching a point where it's somewhat feasible, like we're able to accomplish maybe, you know, half of that goal, I think will be enough to protect our kingdom. So it's kind of what I have in mind. Here we go. And I understand that we can build these castle blocks and everything on top of land, but I prefer keeping them off the land because I want to save as much of that for the orchards and the farms and whatnot as I can, even if soil isn't fertile enough, like maybe right here. There's just no point in putting castle blocks here when it could be used for something else. So that's my logic behind it anyway. Get a couple piers going here too. Let's see how much we can handle. It looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I want a ballista here, ballista here. It's about as much as we can put in for now. And I'm thinking that we might put castle blocks here and have a little mini defense system going right in the middle of our town, or excuse me, our kingdom, but not too sure about that, because it may not have a whole lot of use, considering that we already have a lot of ballistas and archers in the vicinity. And we'll get a ballista in there, and one right there. Fire has claimed a treasure room. Oh, cool, thank you. Thank you for burning down. Oh, what a help. What a help. What a helperoo. We just do it like that. I don't really know. Doesn't really matter how it's rotated. People will be able to access it regardless. It's the same with like hovels and manors and whatnot. Really, rotation is more of an aesthetic thing for me. Still nothing about Vikings. At least not right now. Maybe in the foreseeable future. Once I get this area finished, we may start another wall, like here, going all along this. But, we'll see. We'll see. I don't think I'll need to go up here yet. There isn't a whole lot to protect up here, but I don't know. We'll figure it out when the time comes. Here we go. So that's taken care of. And then we've got this pier over here, which we're actually going to build 2 more right next to. As soon as we get the resources. Are we running out of stockpile space? Maybe. No, not really. I mean, like there's space here. I don't understand how you're running out of space to store your stone. Doesn't make any sense to me. All right, here we go. Viking raiders coming soon. We got a dragon to deal with right now, but that's easy money. Oh, I at least want to see where these Vikings are going to come in. We may save the actual attack and defense for the next episode, though. So let's just see where they're coming in. Where you fuckers coming in? Where are you fuckers coming in? Please don't come into an area where I have no defenses. Like, don't come in here. Don't come in up here. Don't come in. Well, you could come in up here. Well, no, don't come in up there. Good, good, good. Come right in this area. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I forgot. We're not going to handle that this episode. So, next episode, we will take on these Viking raiders here. They will be coming and attacking, but we will be able to take them on, I think, no problem. They chose maybe one of the worst areas to come in and attack us, but we'll see. We'll see how much damage they can do. Probably still a significant amount, but hopefully not. Anyway, if you guys are enjoying this series, let me know down in the comment section below. Like the video and share it with your friends. It lets me know you want to see more of any game series I do here on the channel. The link down to the game is in the description box down below if you want to pick it up for yourself. Subscribe to the channel for more gaming content. I play all sorts of games on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you later.